What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Monday. Hopefully everyone had an amazing weekend, leading into a great week. Our last live show was this week. Very exciting. How was your weekend, Francesca?
I'm excited for Minneapolis. Lovely weekend. Had a friend's birthday. Was down the shore. Had a great time. Saturday night. Just did the huge. And it was a lot of fun. I feel kind of like permanently in this state of exhausted, but, powering through.
Me too. I really do as well, honestly.
I don't know if it's just because we have so much on the calendar that every time I look at it, I'm like,
no,
we
have not
it's all
had
good stuff.
No, it's great stuff, but we just haven't had a minute.
No, we haven't.
Whatsoever. Even if you think we have a minute while we're in New York City, we do not. There are no minutes to be had. And so, yes, I feel permanently exhausted as well.
Yeah.
Which is why I did absolutely nothing this weekend. Nothing at all besides watch TV. I slept so much. Like, for the first time in forever, I slept until like 12.
For the first time in forever.
Not sure about that one.
What is that? Frozen?
I would say, for the first time in history.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Feels like the first time.
Yeah. Well, yes, I slept until 12 for the very first time in maybe years. Like, I was so exhausted. And I continue to be exhausted, but that's okay. We're powering through.
This is my first time back on the show post Denver, because I was not here on Friday. Was in Chicago doing the dozen, which unfortunately was a big fat L for us once again. Runners up. It's 2 years in a row.
You did your best.
I really tried. I felt like I played really well.
You played really well.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with your game. You played great.
I know. It's all right. It's team effort.
Yeah.
But,
team effort. Unfortunately, the other team.
Yeah, really good. Everybody just played
just a tad
bit
better.
Very good. But those events are fun. It was also really cool because the hotel we were staying at was directly across from Wrigley Field, which I've never seen before. I just had this beautiful view of right at the sign and everything. And
you heard John.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just telling myself that's what I heard. Dead & Co was playing Friday and Saturday at Wrigley. And on Thursday afternoon, there was it sounded like a bunch of sound checks going on. There was just, a good electric guitar going. So, maybe that was my good pal, John Mayer.
So you had a nice time?
Yes. In and out fast.
Yeah.
And then it was nice on Friday. Feidelberg and I were on the same flight, so we were travel buddies. That was nice.
Oh, nice.
It was nice. I don't see him that often.
Did you guys talk about anything good?
Yeah, just catching up. Just
nice.
Really, just
happy to hear that.
Yeah, it was nice. Well, it's just, I'm always traveling with you guys. Mm-hmm. And then when I flew from Denver to Chicago, I was all by myself, and I was kind of lonely. I was like, this is sad. I had to deal with the horrors of the Denver airport by myself. I was like, oh, this airport sucks. I got no one to complain to about it. And so when I was looking at the sheet of everyone's flights, because obviously everyone was on 9 million different flights, I saw that he and I were on the same flight. I texted him. I was like, you want to go to the airport together?
That's so cute.
Yeah, it was nice.
Denver is the worst airport of all time.
Oh, it is.
I'm ready to lock
heinous.
it in.
It really is
god
the
awful. So
What's the biggest airport in the country?
It's by far the worst one that I have dealt with, I think.
Devin and I
What's
showed
the biggest airport?
Denver.
Denver is the biggest?
Yeah, and Dallas is the second biggest, so we're really hitting all the big ones.
Devin and I showed up to the airport, and because Sarah and Noah had the equipment, so they came a little later. And we showed up to the airport, and we were like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
because there's
terrible.
North security and there's South security.
The signs are all messed up. There's construction everywhere.
I have Clear, but I don't have TSA Pre, which I need to get. But Devin has TSA Pre, so one section was TSA Pre, and I asked where Clear was, and they sent me in the same direction of TSA Pre. No, turns out not in the same direction. I had to go all the way back around. I was floored by the security line. I've never seen a security line that long before. Genuinely, my jaw, I had to pick it up off the ground because I was shocked by how long this security line was. It moved fast,
I know.
though.
It also just feels like the whole airport has been under construction for so long. I remember it being like that when we went for the Jonas Brothers for Coors Light that was what, 2019?
2019.
Honestly, all those years are a blur. I was just high.
It's just
I don't remember the Denver airport.
I remembered it. It was still just as bad.
Yeah, make the signs a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
Put TSA clear under one security and then regular under another security. I don't know if I'm supposed to go to north or south. Yeah. How are we supposed to know? You don't have the rules or instructions under the signs.
Yeah, it's also just ginormous too.
Very
so
hectic, ginormous, but beautiful bathrooms in the new part and the new terminal. Gorgeous bathrooms.
I don't think I was in the new terminal.
Oh, gorgeous. Yeah. Just lovely. Really nice bathroom.
They're making their way into having a nicer terminal. It was a nice bathroom. So I did a lot of online shopping this weekend because the last time I did some shopping was before spring, and now I'm like, summer's coming up. Yes, your seasonal shopping.
I need to do some shopping, and you know what? I came up with a motto for myself.
Okay,
and it is classy but trashy.
Oh.
So during the week, you know, I'm a working girl.
Yeah.
Cute work clothes. I do a podcast, but it's still work.
Yeah.
And then on the weekend, I'll probably be dressed like a hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like classy, but also
a little mix of everything.
A little bit trashy.
Yeah.
And that is how I conquered
Did you find all of those items?
Yeah, that is
Did
how
you find things that fit in that category?
Yeah, that's how I conquered my shopping this weekend. I was like, this I could wear to work.
Yeah.
This I could wear on the weekend. And I think it's a good...
I think a lot of people live by that motto.
It's one that I'm just developing.
Yes.
It's my new motto.
Yeah, good.
During the week, classy. On the weekend, trashy.
I feel like sometimes really getting dressed for recording has become harder and harder. I'm just... Jeans and a t-shirt is probably what you're going to see me in for the majority of the summer while I'm sitting in this chair.
Listen,
change it up on the weekends for sure, but
yeah,
during the week.
And that's still classy.
Yeah, no, what it is. It is.
I had to find some new jeans, some new pants, some trousers.
I would love to see you in a pair of trousers.
Like sleek trousers.
Yeah,
I
know what you're talking about. I like the ones that I have.
Yeah, but listen, if you are trying to figure out your shopping this summer, just adapt that motto and it'll become a lot easier. Because sometimes I get too many going out clothes.
Yeah.
And then I don't have clothes to wear to work.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest issue, is that I love a good going out item. You know? Something a little slutty, something a little hoey. But you can't wear that.
No.
To record.
In the workplace.
You can sometimes.
Sometimes.
To a certain extent, you could be a little hoey at work.
But still classy.
You can't be full, I'm going to the club at work.
No.
Which is where my wardrobe falls apart and is now coming together. And
I'm
everything is expedited shipping, so.
Oh, God, of course it is. Of course it is. I don't think you've ever paid for standard shipping one time in your life.
Like, it's just right there. You know, when you see expedite getting 1 day, getting 2 days, I'm like,
no.
$15 more. Yep.
Yeah, the whatever that button is, that's like standard free shipping 5 to 7 business days. You are never clicking that.
I'm also like on Uber Eats. I am always clicking priority.
Oh, I'm
really?
I do that.
That doesn't even do anything.
No, it does.
No, it depends on the place. I've come to learn what place really honors that and what place doesn't. You know,
I am always clicking priority. I sound pretty greedy.
So you're just impatient.
You're just Yes, it's really just it's extreme impatience.
Are you just learning that about me?
Yeah, well, we know that about you.
I am not a patient person.
Don't worry. We know that about you.
I don't feel like I've ever, put on the act that I'm a patient person.
No.
When I want something, I want it now.
Daddy,
I want it now.
Daddy, I want it now.
What?
That was the hotel. Like, we need to go now, like you were saying.
Well, yes, because it was getting late and I was tired. We needed to get into another hotel.
Yeah, you are that kid from
Willy
the
Wonka.
Chocolate Factory. Yeah.
Daddy.
You guys are making me sound like a brat.
We didn't do it.
I swear I'm not a brat.
No, you're not. You just honestly,
I know what I want.
I will say waiting for things, to show up in the mail can
Well, especially we have so much travel. We have so much to do in the next few weeks. It's nonstop, guys. It is nonstop. We can't get settled. As a group, we can't get settled because we fly someplace, we come home, we got to get back. I'm seeing TSA every day at this point. Like, I know. It is out of control how many times we've been in an airport in the past few weeks, and we still this week have to go back. Yeah. And then we come home, and then we're going to LA next week. We are never settled.
Never.
We are on the go.
Girls on the go.
We are. Tonight we are hosting our screening for No Hard Feelings in New York City. We're so excited to see all the people that got to sign up, and we are doing one in LA. Details to come on our socials for that, but we're so excited. This is the comedy movie of the summer starring Jennifer Lawrence. No Hard Feelings is an outrageous R-rated laugh out loud comedy. It's edgy, R-rated, like I said, stars Jennifer Lawrence, from the director of Good Boys and the co-writer of Bad Teacher. It's the comedy event of the summer. There's nothing better than going to the movies, grabbing some popcorn, some candy with your friends, significant other, whoever it is, and just laughing, having a good time, forgetting where you are, just embracing the movie and laughing. This is the kind of outrageous comedy that you need to see in theaters with a huge crowd. You definitely will laugh. It is that funny. No Hard Feelings is exclusively in movie theaters June 23rd with a special sneak preview this Saturday. Get your tickets now, and it's rated R. I had a nice little thing happen to me this weekend. It's very small. It's very minuscule, but I've taken it and applied it to my life.
Okay.
I was about to take a nap. And I was about to rest my head on the edge of the couch.
Just want to make sure you're...
No, it's okay.
Good? Okay, good. I didn't know if you wanted a little...
No, even if they pop out.
Okay.
Classy but trashy.
Yes.
It's just too big on the top.
Okay.
So, sorry.
No, I saw you fixing it before we...
Sorry if you're offended by my nipple.
I saw you closing it up before we started. I didn't know where you wanted it situated for the recording.
Or an accessory.
That is true.
And so, if you see mine... It's just like a gold earring. Yeah. I was going to take a nap. I was laying my head on the couch. As I'm falling, boom, ladybug right in front of my face on the couch. Crawling.
Right on your face?
Like, no, right next to my face. Oh. Crawling right in front of me, right in front of my eyes. I know. And I was like, oh my God, there's a ladybug.
Hey, little guy.
I was so excited. He was so old, because you could tell by the dots. He was old.
Is that real?
I don't know, but I like to go by that.
I know. Yeah.
And what?
Did you save him or her?
Yes, of course.
Okay, just making sure.
Let him outside. I think I was the ladybug's last stop on its journey to...
You thought that was it? No,
in a spiritual way. Like the ladybug was...
Wow, what day was this?
Saturday.
Wow. You know, when I was sitting at the pool next to Madeline, it was her birthday. Well, her birthday's this week, but we were celebrating her birthday. She was sitting next to me, and a ladybug landed on her. Could have been at the exact same time.
Oh my God! Imagine
Saturday afternoon.
It was Saturday afternoon. Yeah. Just a little light nap. Saturday.
Quite literally, probably the exact same time we were sitting Saturday afternoon.
And I think it was the ladybug's last stop to remind me to.
Just appreciate the little things.
Yeah, literally, like, just be like a ladybug, you know? Appreciate life.
Did it just stay grounded? Was it a slow flyaway? Like, it just wasn't, you know?
No, well, because it was more just like I had been so exhausted. We just talked about how exhausted we were.
Yeah.
And I just was feeling like overly exhausted this weekend. Like I was about to break down. Like I was like, I am going to start hysterically crying because I am so exhausted. And I was like, you know what? Just take some deep breaths. You can rest.
Yeah.
It's okay. Because I also think when we go, when we rest, your body feels weird because you're like used to going. So I was like, you know what? It's okay.
It's harder to sleep.
It's harder to like shut down.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? It's okay to rest. And as I went to take my rest, that ladybug paid me a visit and was like, stay grounded. These are all good things. Good things are coming. More and more good things are coming. It's the little things in life. Just be a ladybug, Maria. Just be a ladybug. And so I then let the ladybug free into the wilderness. But it was so old that I thought, not sure how much longer it's going to last. And maybe I was its last visit and it knew it had to come to me.
I hope so.
You don't have much to say.
It's a beautiful sentiment. No, I was actually thinking of how
I took a picture of it.
I was thinking about how we keep talking about how tired we are, and I was like, I saw Jake, aka pass that puss, octopus lover. He was posted on I think it was Instagram, and I was trying to find it. Oh yeah, he's just I wish I was cool. His Instagram captions also kill me. I'm just like, yes, I just feel them. He wrote, I wish I was cool and like insightful, but I'm not. All I do is complain, just being honest. And then he commented on the post saying, like, can we please fucking normalize complaining? I'm not ungrateful. I'm just annoyed and I want to tell you about it. I was like, I really feel that on a deep level.
Right. Because sometimes when you feel like you feel wrong because it's all great, exciting things.
I know.
And so you're like, I can't complain, but like genuinely.
Yeah.
Exhausted. No, but think of this ladybug.
So thank you, Jake. Oh, it's so cute.
But think of this ladybug.
Is that the picture of the ladybug?
Who's probably also exhausted in this life.
Yeah.
Flying from spot to spot, granting people's wishes. Good luck to you.
It does have a lot of spots.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you. This ladybug's tired.
Yeah.
But they don't give up hope. And they don't, not even hope. I have a lot of hope. But they don't give up
that this ladybug has not given up.
They don't give up joy. Not joy.
No.
I'm joyful too. I'm not looking. I'm trying to find the right word. They may be tired, but they still sparkle.
Yeah.
They still bring.
That's a beautiful sentiment. I think you should just end it there.
Yeah. They may be tired, but they still light up a room when you see one. They still make somebody's day.
Yeah.
And we could still make people's day even though we're tired, Fran. So I love you, little ladybug. I hope you are still flying out there in the world. Seriously, this ladybug changed my whole point of view this weekend. Not like in life, but just this weekend. Like, I'm sorry.
As far as being born a bug, like a ladybug's got to be up there. It's the only one that really brings people joy.
For sure.
You see any other bug, you're killing it. Lightning bugs for sure. I'm saying like there's not a lot of bugs where you have one in your house and you're like, oh, come on, let me save you and carry you outside.
You put them on your finger, put it outside.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing.
Yep.
Very sweet. So and you know what? Last week there was a ladybug on my car. So these ladybugs keep finding me. And now I like ladybugs.
You're on a path.
I'm on a path with ladybugs and they're bringing good luck and abundance to our life. Anyways, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful way to start the Monday.
I hope everybody finds a ladybug today.
Oh, that would be so cute. Yeah. If you find a ladybug, tag me.
Yeah.
But don't take my ladybug. That one's special.
No, if the picture looks too close to the one that Bria has,
don't you dare. Don't you dare steal my special ladybug. All right, let's get into the topics.
Another riveting day.
Yes, so riveting.
So many crazy things happening in pop culture.
Bill Murray is dating Kelis.
I mean, that is fucking wild. I don't know what the hell is that going on there.
Britney Spears had to clear up that she's not on meth.
Yep.
Kanye West had a strange birthday party, and Lala Kent was caught by paparazzi asking about how she feels about Raquel these days, which I found very interesting. So let's get into it. Oh, wait.
And we have some things we want to talk about.
Yeah,
we watched this weekend.
We're going to do a weekly watch report.
Because we do not have an episode on Friday due to our Minneapolis show being on Thursday night. So,
which, by the way, I had a dream last night that it was
we can talk about TV whenever we want.
I had a dream that it was the worst show we've ever done.
Great.
Oh, no.
Great. Thanks for putting that out there.
No, it's
going to be great.
Yeah, now it'll just flip.
No, yeah, right. Think of the ladybug.
How are you feeling, Noah?
About?
Just, just in general.
Good.
Been really hitting it hard these days.
Oh, well, you missed Friday's episode.
I know. I heard.
Oh, yeah, no. No, I'm feeling better than I felt last week.
Okay, good.
In terms of, I was feeling fine health-wise, but, mentally,
Oh, yeah.
I think, we're going to take it easy this week.
Yeah.
Be a little bit more responsible.
Depends.
That's what I love to hear.
Depends what?
With the guests that we have coming, could change everything.
But that would be after.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. All right. Let's get into the topics.
Looking sharp all wedding season long shouldn't be expensive. That's why your man needs Indochino. Every suit is made to your exact measurements, and you can customize every detail so you can create a suit that fits you and your style perfectly, with options for fabrics, lapel shape, custom monograms, statement linings, and more. They also have tuxedos starting at $579, so why rent when you could buy a custom tux you can rewear for years to come? Indochino also offers completely custom fitted shirts, casual wear, and more, so you get a superior wardrobe personalized to your style and taste without the luxury price tag. They're always adding new pieces and options so you can stay on trend and in style. You can explore their relaxed yet refined approach to spring suits with their new spring fabrics. So RSVP knowing you've got the perfect look all wedding season long from Indochino. Go to Indochino.com and use code CHICKS to get 10% off any purchase of $399 or more. That's INDOCHINO.com, promo code CHICKS.
So Bill Murray, age 72, is dating Kelis, age 43.
Yeah. No offense to Bill Murray, thought he was a little bit older.
As did I.
But that's okay. And now it's still like kind of unconfirmed, but they say that allegedly they've been hanging out a lot. He's been seen at a few of her shows. But then it's also, every article this weekend was like that she's unbothered. She's on vacay in Greece. Like, she's just living her life and hasn't really addressed it. All she said was they're blessed, rich and happy, which is honestly three amazing things to
blessed,
be, right?
rich and happy. That's all you can ask for in life.
She responded to fans in the comments of her Instagram section who requested explanations, writing, "LOL, yeah, maybe for now everyone's dumb and will believe anything, but the best part is we are both blessed, rich, and happy." So it's like, oh, are we all dumb for believing this, or and you just don't care because you're blessed, rich, and happy?
Well, it's an
blessed,
interesting.
Rich, and happy is actually a great.
It's a
just a great line.
It's something that you want to aspire to be in life.
Seriously.
It's an interesting pairing, definitely. And I think when we were talking about Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, we were like, which old guy is going to do something crazy next? Bill Murray.
Not as crazy.
Not as crazy
because, she is 43.
I'm just picturing Bill Murray at her concerts.
I know.
Milkshake.
I know. It's just like how
and Bill Murray's like,
yeah. The amount of jokes I've seen this weekend of like Bill Murray drinking it, like joking, like memes. Oh, you're drinking a milkshake or milkshake brings on. That's got to be, as far as dating goes, you're just always linked to
milkshake,
to that song.
Yeah, like Kelis's milkshake brought Bill Murray to the yard.
Exactly.
It was funny the first time, but
yeah.
Maybe we'll see them on the vineyard.
We probably will. Right. Bless you. They also allegedly have bonded over like some past trauma. She's lost her spouse, I think her husband, to cancer very sadly, and Bill Murray lost his brother. Seems like they have bonded through that and are hanging out, and whether it's like an actual dating thing, who knows. But as far as headlines go, this weekend people were really having a lot of fun with this one. It was just because every once in a while everyone posts a headline that's like, this is a Mad Lib, and this was definitely one that was a Mad Lib.
It's like the Onion articles.
Yeah,
like this is one of those, like Bill Murray. Oh yeah, okay. But hey, if they're happy, I'm rooting for them. They're blessed, rich,
and happy. Just what more could you want out of life?
Nothing. There is nothing more you can want.
Do you think she's
life.
saying rich in like the rich with happiness kind of way?
Oh, don't pull that on me. No, I think
she means wealthy.
Yeah, I think she means like, bitch, I'm rich.
Yeah,
I got money.
Blessed, rich, and happy.
I made milkshake.
Yeah,
like she has a ton of money.
I hope
and she knows it. She's rich.
Yeah.
Britney Spears had to clear up that she's not on meth, which is never good. Never something you want to come out of your mouth. No, yeah. I'm not on meth.
This made me sad though, because I guess even somebody who claimed they were close to the family like threw this out there, and even K-Fed posted on his story in defense.
Right,
what are you laughing about?
I'm laughing because I posted a reel last week in which Fran like really was an advocate for. She was like,
I really was, and I stand by that.
It was just my outfit, and like I could tell, you know, it was kind of awkward, but then Fran was saying like, no, you think it's awkward, but like think about every other reel everyone else posts. And then someone commented and was like, these are like Britney Spears' videos.
I didn't even see this.
And I genuinely was cracking up, and I showed it to Fran, and I was like, you were such an advocate
I stand
for
by
me
that.
posting this reel, and now I look like Britney Spears, and like I'm going to have to be like, I'm not on meth.
There is a lot of not negatives about those Britney reels also sometimes. People love to dissect those, but when she was really, now like when there's meth rumors, people go into it deeper, but like when she was first back on Instagram, everyone was like, live your life, Britney. You make those reels. You're dancing, you're having fun.
But when I do it, it's a problem.
Yes. You know what? I stand by that. I thought that reel was adorable, and I
thank you. And that's why I kept
still
it up.
wanted it up.
Because I genuinely debated deleting it after I
truly
saw the
just feel
Britney
like
comments.
There's just so many. Maybe it was just with the song comment. I mean, like the song like matched like kind of like it was kind of like a Britney
song.
You were in a pop star outfit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, thank you for
like it was
making
pop
me
star
feel
outfit.
better.
But I'm just like, there's so many reels that I see from other either influencers or like celebrities or whatever that I'm just like, you gotta really love yourself to post these, you know? Like you're like, I think I look amazing.
You know what? Keep your mouth shut.
It's like close up zooms of people's faces and they go up and down their outfits. Like you see that all the time. All the time. So
I wouldn't have thought of it, but now that you say it, I'm like, now that's all I can think of.
Well,
it's just a smile looking directly into camera, I think. It's like a
well,
Britney
what
thing.
else do you, like,
yeah.
it's just smiling for the camera.
You know what?
Don't they say, isn't that what they say? Smile for the camera?
Yes.
And that's what she did.
I stand by it.
So anyways, I'm not on meth.
No,
and
you're not.
Apparently
and
Britney Spears
Britney isn't either.
Is not. Either.
So I guess these two people have spoken to the tabloids, but Kevin Federline posted on his story, it saddens our family that Daphne Barak and Herbal Ganasti have decided to fabricate lies and publish the heartache our family has endured, along with the trauma of our minor children in the Daily Mail and the Sun. We did allow Daphne and Bill into our home because we trusted them, but that trust was lost, and we severed ties back in March for many reasons we choose not to go into here. It's very distressing that she continues to harass our family when we have repeatedly asked her to leave us alone. As we previously published, our family did not speak with them a few times, and this was done in a respectful way with love and compassion for Britney and the Spears family. The lies and attempts to exploit minors as clickbait is another repulsive example of where, unfortunately, certain journalism is today. Because there's also stories about her Britney, I think like something with her son, not talking to one of them or something happened, but she's not on, because it's like the headlines where Britney Spears' family says that they fear this and that she is on meth, and I guess these people were speaking to the tabloids on behalf like of Britney's family, which is just, that's very unfortunate. You know how much it falls back every time to just, you know, let's just leave Britney alone.
The age-old saying.
The age-old saying, it still plays.
Leave Britney alone.
Yeah, she says, you know, she claimed that these claims like break her heart. Britney Spears' lawyer says that, you know, these reports are reckless and false and defamatory.
There's got to be nothing worse than not being on meth and being accused that you're on meth.
Absolutely.
Because like if you are on meth and you're being accused that you're on meth, you're like,
Got me.
You're like, oh man, everyone's saying I'm on meth, but
No.
in your head you're like, I am, but she's not on meth.
That's like when people say, are you high? Like when you're just being normal and you're like, no.
Yeah, well, now I get offended because I don't smoke anymore. So when people are like, oh my God, Ria's so high, I'm like, no, I'm not. I haven't smoked in months. But when I was high all the time and people were like, are you high? I just didn't even, there was no defense.
But that's still a weird thing to say, like, especially if you are high. Like if I just smoked and you're like, are you high?
Yeah.
Then I'm just like.
There's nothing worse.
Yeah.
Right. But to what I just said, when you're not high and people are like, are you high?
Yeah.
And you get annoyed.
Yeah.
So
Britney's not on crystal meth.
She's not on crystal meth.
Even K-Fed had to come out and say that this is bullshit.
It's not cooking that crystal meth.
No, which is a good thing.
Yes. That's always a good thing when somebody's not on meth.
Always a good thing, yeah.
Yesterday, I made a fantastic dinner. I made a buffalo chicken crunch wrap. It was so good. Shredded chicken, buffalo. I did the whole buffalo mix.
That sounds
I said some lettuce. I put some chips in there. I did a whole crunch wrap, and I got it all delivered thanks to Instacart because I did not feel like getting up and going anywhere this weekend. I told you I was relaxing, so I said
Thank God for Instacart.
I am not going to the grocery store. I'm getting this all delivered through Instacart, which I did, and it was fantastic because I got my groceries. If they couldn't find something, all they did was message me. I told them what I needed, and it was perfect, delivered within an hour. Instacart is the best because through Instacart you can get all your food, decor, and more delivered in as fast as 1 hour. No more lifting heavy or long shopping trips. Give yourself more time to prep with delivery in as fast as 1 hour and more flexibility to pay now or pay later with Klarna. Instacart and Klarna make it easy to shop and pay now or later. When you order delivery through the Instacart app or instacart.com, you can check out with Klarna and have more flexibility to pay in a way that fits your lifestyle. Get what you need now on Instacart, pay now or later with Klarna. Shop and pay in a way that works for you. Start your cart on the instacartapp.com or on the Instacart app or instacart.com today. New customers get $20 off your first 2 orders of $80 or more per order when you pay with Klarna using code Klarna20. Terms do apply. See instacart.com or download the app for more details and to start shopping. Check out with Klarna to pay now or later. California resident loans made or arranged pursuant to a California financing law license. Kanye West birthday party. Not really a star-studded cast this year,
as it should be. I said I would not want to be. I would not want to be on the guest list. No. Like you're reading the Page 6 article and it's like Kanye's 46th birthday bash. You're just reading through and it's like, here's who attended. I'm like, God, do not put me on that. You don't want your name on that list.
No, especially when there's not a lot of people going. And it's like Chloe Bailey and
Page 6 included Chloe Bailey and Ty Dolla Sign.
Yeah.
As two notable.
You guys wouldn't go?
As two
if he's
notable
a big Chicks in the
names.
Office fan, he invites you.
No.
Absolutely not.
No. We talked about this. We wouldn't even
No, have him on the podcast is different, but just go to his birthday party and see what it is.
No.
I feel like
I said, I would not want my name on that list.
Did you see him serving sushi on naked women?
Yep.
That's like a tradition somewhere, apparently.
Where?
I don't want to misspeak. Hold on.
Because it's not one
tradition somewhere.
It's not one of his traditions.
It's no.
Like, is it just a tradition for Kanye to eat food off naked people?
That's like
it's a practice called. I cannot pronounce that. Hold on.
It's a tradition in
I don't know if it's a tradition was a bad word to use, okay?
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. A practice?
It's a practice.
Well, I'm not practicing that.
It's a practice in Japan.
Okay.
And I cannot pronounce it.
But like in terms of like
Nyotamori. Nyotamori. If I'm saying something bad, don't come for me. It's just in the article. So apparently it's a practice in Japan where they serve sushi on
nice.
At restaurants.
Kanye is.
I don't know where they do it now. Now I'll type in the word and see
Kanye, noted Japanese man. It's like.
Yes, serves food on the female body. It's often referred to as body sushi in the Japanese practice of serving sashimi or sushi from the naked body of a woman.
Oh.
There's also a male equivalent. That's a different name.
I personally would not want to eat any food off of a naked stranger.
Okay. Yeah, this traced back to the food play of Wakamazaki, where sake would be poured into a sex worker's pubic region for drinking purposes.
Oh.
Fueled by Japan's economic growth in the 1960s, this practice was further evolved by the hot spring bathing industry.
Doesn't seem sanitary.
Where the erotic nature was used as an advertising tactic by the hot spring resorts to attract male customers who were on company trips to the region. Okay, so it's not like one of those traditions where it's like you honor the tradition.
No.
It's one of those,
Just
weird.
Sounds like something that they did.
Yeah, weird traditions or weird practice. Yeah, but anyways.
I'm not down for that. I don't want to eat my food like that. I don't want to see other people doing that.
Yeah, no.
But North was at the birthday.
North was at the birthday
holding
party.
hands with Kanye's wife. They always put wife in quotations.
I think because
like even the headlines they put wife because it's like, are they married? But they're not legally married,
right? Because they had that wedding and it's like they weren't actually married there. I guess it's good that North gets along with her.
Yeah.
But like, how long is that gonna last?
I mean, just from watching Kim in the first couple episodes of this new season of Kardashians, like she had a moment where she kind of broke down a little bit, and she really does seem to try and shield the kids as much as possible from the crazy shit that their dad does. And whether she can do that completely is very hard, I would think. But for the most part, I'd imagine that she is able to do that. Now, as North gets older and kids get meaner, like people, I'm sure, would say things in school. They see things. But as far as like wanting to spend time with him and like just be like, that's my dad, obviously makes sense. She totally protects them from that, which is nice as a mom to do that, but it's also very taxing and hard to do because it's not like there's a shortage of wild things that he's doing and saying.
Yeah, I can't imagine being married or once married to Kanye is easy whatsoever.
Exactly.
Last topic, Lala Kent was spotted by paparazzi. They asked her thoughts on Raquel and watching the part 3 of the reunion, and I like seeing Lala in this light. Yeah. Her and James went very hard during the reunion, and honestly, they got some backlash for it, more than I expected. They got some backlash, and it seemed like Lala kind of agreed with that. She said that she felt dirty after watching the reunion, and that she believes that Raquel is someone who is not made or should not be on reality TV, and like just as a human hopes that she gets help that she needs. And she even said like filming with her, like she wouldn't be friends with her, but she would be like, how you doing? Like, which was a totally different change of pace from the reunion. But I also think we have to remember the reunion was filmed 2 to 3 weeks after they found out. Yeah. And now time has passed and these people are healing. We're all seeing it for the first time, but time has passed. And so it was definitely a different take on it than what we had been seeing from Lala, and I actually kind of liked seeing this.
Yeah, I think they watched it back and saw how angry they really were, because people complained about just it was like a lot of yelling on James and Lala's part of just it was like people complained saying they wanted to hear more from Tom and Raquel, and it just felt like anytime they tried to say anything or quote unquote explain themselves, somebody would just yell over them, which is fair. Like, you're so angry and it's very hard to stay in a restrained manner in doing that. So I'm sure now thinking about it, she's like, oh, she's just a lost cause, I feel like, almost, with Raquel. Like, it was like we should have just not let it go, but we can be angry and upset about it. But now it's like I think anytime you get really mad or yell at somebody, regardless of how right you are in yelling to somebody, when you sit with it for a little bit, you're like, I wish I didn't yell.
It's not it's not even the yelling. Like, I don't think the raising of the voice. I think it's the words that are used.
Right. Yes.
Like,
I mean, that's really,
the insults and the like that, I think is what you look back on. Not like I raised my voice. It's like, oh wow, that was like very mean.
That is what I mean by yelling and
and so I liked seeing Lala in this light, because I do think that Raquel does need like actual help. Yeah. And like I also like,
which hopefully she's getting.
I also think I was thinking about this, and this happens often, you know what I mean, in real life, right? It's awful, but people do these awful things. Mm. And the people in their life, they hear it from them, right? They tear them down, they tear them apart, rip them a new one. They don't have the entire world also doing it to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I think obviously when you sign up for reality TV, you have to realize that you are putting yourself out there and people are going to do that. But I think that's such an added layer to making sure they're okay, because like, yeah, your family and friends and whatever have every right to be mad at you and whatever. But then when you have like people on the internet like throwing threats at you, it adds like just a whole other layer. And I think that's what Lala was insinuating when she said like, you know, I thought like, you know, we're on reality TV, we're all part of the same game, but like I don't think reality TV is a good place for her. Yeah. And I think that's part of it. It's like adding a layer of, oh, the entire internet and world is coming for you is just a whole other ball game.
I agree.
So interesting, but I think that they're gonna probably. They said that filming is starting in a couple weeks, and I'd imagine that they're all returning.
Yeah, I would think so, but like, where is Raquel?
I don't know.
Like, I would think, I don't know. Well, I can't, it's very hard to predict. I just don't know. Like, part of me thinks like, duh, of course she's going to come back. But then I'm also like,
why would she?
/ would her, like, will her family step in and be like, no?
I also saw Lala saying like, because a lot of people are like, you can't come back from that, right? Yeah. Like, you did the worst thing you could do to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, Sandoval will be back.
Like, Sandoval will... It is wild watching that man perform at all these places and him being like, I love you guys. And you're just like, what world are you living in? Like, repent a little bit, you know? I'd imagine, like, it's wild. Like, you both did the worst thing that you could possibly do to people. And
I don't know who he's going to film with. Even Schwartz was saying that he's kind of taking a break from talking to him.
Yeah. But Lala was saying, like, because they were like, do you think there's any way Raquel can come back from it? It's like, if she moves to another state and like changes her name and like picks up a whole new life that isn't reality TV.
Yeah.
Because I don't think reality TV is the spot.
It's fair, I think.
Yeah. All right. That wraps up the topics, and we're going to get into the weekly watch report.
We're super excited. There is a new movie coming out starring Jennifer Lawrence. It's called No Hard Feelings. You've heard us talk about it. We're hosting screenings for fans to come and watch with us. It's going to be great. It's an outrageous, R-rated, laugh out loud comedy, which, you know, we haven't really seen a good one in a while. And this one it's edgy. You're laughing. You're at the edge of your seat. Stars like Jennifer Lawrence, like you've never seen her before. She's so great in comedic roles. She has such great comedic timing. She's really, really funny in this, like laugh out loud, truly funny. So it's also from the director of Good Boys and the co-writer of Bad Teacher. This is going to be the comedy event of the summer, guys. You don't want to miss it. Everyone's going to be talking about this movie. It's the kind of outrageous comedy that you need to see in theaters with the huge crowd, which we are so excited that we get to do that with everybody. And you know, the premise is Jennifer Lawrence plays this character, Maddie, who is basically hired to date a kid, Percy, who is going into college and has not really experienced any life. His parents hire Maddie to get him out there before he goes to college. So No Hard Feelings is exclusively in movie theaters June 23rd with a special sneak peek preview this Saturday. Get your tickets now, rated R.
All right, welcome back to the Weekly Watch Report, where we talk about the things we watched this weekend.
Weekend
Watch Report.
Yep.
I only watched 2 things. Never Have I Ever season 4. Love. I love that show so much.
We watched the same thing.
I love.
That's really all I watched also.
I love Never Have I Ever so much. I love Davy. She's one of my favorite characters, and I give it an A. I don't want to spoil it if you're watching, but I wasn't like so thrilled with the ending, but I just loved the whole season. Yeah. Like, genuinely.
I personally loved the ending.
The first and 4th season are my 2 favorites now. Like, the 4th was just so good. It's so funny. I love that show so much. I was so upset when it ended. I bawled my eyes out because I didn't want it to end.
I know. I cried too.
Give Davey a spinoff.
I agree and disagree. You always want more, but I felt like that really ended in the perfect way, you know? Yeah. And Mindy Kaling's talked about how It's 4 seasons, 4 years. She's in high school now. She's going to college. Like that wraps up this high school story, and everybody else, all the other characters have moved into where they're supposed to be for the time being. And I don't know, maybe she'll revisit it in some way.
Have Davy be in the next season of Sex Life of College Girls as a freshman.
Just to put her at a different school.
Yeah,
just
she had to transfer.
Sorry, Princeton. I know this was your dream, but you're moving to this fake school.
Princeton didn't work out. She went to this school instead. And so did Paxton Hall Yoshida.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, so lame of him to, spoiler, leave college, go back to working at the high school.
Yeah.
You didn't even give it a fair shot, Paxton.
Yeah. I think that was fair, though. That journey made sense for him.
It's just like, and you know what? It makes sense for some people. It does.
Yeah.
But Paxton, you didn't even give it a fair shot.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's all right. He went back.
That gets an A for me. I love that show so much. And then I watched The Idol, the first episode. And I saw clips from the second. No.
It's not happening for you.
No.
I don't even, the way the two of you have described it, I don't really know if I'm going to watch.
Fran, you would hate it.
It sounds like I would really hate it. This just sounds like absolutely not something I would enjoy at all.
Fran, you would hate it. I went into it with an open mind because I'm somebody who doesn't mind a little sexual activity in a TV show. I don't shy away from that. This was just like unnecessary. Like it was just a lot of unnecessary stuff involved in this. And also boring. Like if the show was like exciting and there was a fun storyline, then I'd feel differently. Because here's the thing. Game of Thrones, they were fucking in the background of that show the entire time, okay? People were naked the whole time. There was always fucking happening in Game of Thrones. And nobody was like, or maybe they were at the time, but I don't remember, but nobody was like, this show is too sexual. This is overly sexual, because the show was really good.
Yeah.
This show is just bad.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion. I did not like it. I love The Weeknd's music. So I've always liked The Weeknd. Unfortunately, this show is making me look at The Weeknd a little differently, which I didn't want to happen because I know he's playing a character. Yeah. But I saw a clip of a scene from last night's episode. Did you watch last night's episode?
I did, yeah. Which one?
I can't even, when he says, I can't even say it. He's like, stretch that,
Maybe I missed it.
He's like, stretch that fucking tiny pussy.
Oh, yeah, that scene, yeah.
No. Yeah, no.
Like,
I don't think this
why
is
are you saying that in this show, The Weeknd? Like,
he definitely wrote that.
Like, he's like, I'm going to write this in. Like, that's what I'm taking.
Let me ad-lib.
Yeah. You mind if I just improv here?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just, I don't know, like, and once again, I
gives
just.
me the heebie-jeebies. I haven't even watched 1 second of it.
And he's just so creepy in it. Like, so creepy. And
the line in the first episode that people were getting really upset about, like where her friend is like, he gives me rapey vibes, and she's like, yeah, that's why I like him.
Yeah, she was like, oh, that's what I like about him. And I was like, what? It's a very bizarre show. The whole first episode is about how there's a picture of her going viral of cum on her face, and like that's basically the whole episode. And then The Weeknd finds her in a club. He like owns the club, or he's a DJ at the club, and he sees her on the dance floor while living Like a Prayer by Madonna's playing. It's a great song. And they're like vibing. He's like, I need to come dance with you. And he like gets on the dance floor, and then they go and they're like
within like 5 minutes, I feel like they're like on the stairwell.
And they're like fucking on the side of the stairwell, and her friend's looking for her, and he's like, ugh, like complaining about the friend. And then she invites him over, and he's like, I'm basically telling you the whole episode so you don't have to go watch it.
Yeah.
She's coming out with a song that's like, I'm a freak. And he's like, but you got to make me believe it. Like,
oh God.
Like, have you heard, what was the song? Donna Summer's, it's a Donna Summer song. He's like, when she sings that, you can believe that she feels that way.
No,
and then
he was like, you can hear, like, you have to believe. Like,
yeah. And then he puts a sheet over her head, and it's like, suffocating her, whatever, and like doing things to her, and then takes a knife and cuts open her mouth and goes, now you could sing. And that's the end of the first episode. And I was like, what
Wait, so
fuck?
you haven't heard the song that, like, the new version of the song?
No, I haven't
Oh
heard.
my, it's so bad.
I almost need to keep watching
That's just like
because
sex
how
noises.
bad
Honestly,
this show is.
The reviews, I've read a bunch of reviews, and it really felt like also a big consensus was like, it's just boring.
It was boring.
Like, it's like
nothing
nothing happens.
If
No,
it was
nothing
exciting, I definitely would have had a different outlook on it because,
yeah.
like I said, like Game of Thrones, like it was a good show, so people
Also,
were like,
what do you
whatever.
think about Hank Azaria's accent? I walked by him the other day. Because he's like
I thought
playing
it was fine.
yeah, no, it's just
yeah.
it's just
The
like,
Weeknd said,
what?
"Fucking stretch that tiny little pussy."
God.
Like,
No.
ew.
No.
Like coming from The Weeknd and in this
Then
creepy role on this show.
No.
I'm sure there's some
The
people that are
second-
enjoying this, but
The second episode, he forced her friend, like the innocent one, to do coke for the first time.
It's just.
I don't know. I just think
So what's a grade?
an F.
I'm giving it an F too. I gave it a D- last week. This is an episode 2 for me.
Episode 2.
I'm just like,
F.
it's just an F. But I'll probably keep watching it. But it's almost so bad that it's not a bad good. It's definitely not bad good.
No,
it's just
yeah.
bad.
It's just bad.
And it's just like, let me watch how bad this
But
is.
you almost can't look away.
Yeah.
But it's not because it's bad good, like you said. And so there are some people that are like, why can't people separate The Weeknd from this role? Like, I saw somebody tweet, like, how come people could separate Joaquin Phoenix from the Joker, but they
Right.
can't
Yeah.
separate The Weeknd from this role?
Yeah.
And that's because The Weeknd and Sam Levinson wrote this. You know what I mean? Like, the Joker is a comic book character that,
But also, it's not about The Weeknd. It's just like anyone could be this character, and I
Right.
think the same thing.
I think that's, you put anyone in this role, you'd be like, why did they have to do this? It's just, I don't know. Don't call me a prude, but
No, I mean, I think
it's
that
over
they
the top.
obviously wanted to take an example of like a crazy man, whatever type guy. And for the drama, they have to amp it up to like 30 and really just throw the most ridiculous lines out there, clearly.
Like what? Like they're having sex, and then the next scene she's fingering herself. Do we get a break?
Yeah, I
Like
know.
genuinely,
It's just a
just
lot.
put on some porn. Like that's how I felt during. I was like, why didn't they just make some like erotica film together?
Yeah.
I don't know. F. I wanted to like it.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the person that comes in and says, you know what, guys, I like it.
Yeah. Not happening.
Freaking Kelly Keegs was tweeting. She's like, be on the right side of history. Like I
Wait,
like.
she likes it?
She tweeted that she liked it, and she was like, be on the right side of history. And I'm waiting to talk to her about it in person. But I'm like, you know what? I knew Kelly would have that stance on this.
Ugh. I
Not as a TV show.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I'm very torn with whether I should try and watch it or not.
You're gonna hate it.
you will
It's
hate
just
it.
about if you're curious about why
How
it's
much
so
I'll
bad.
hate it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll see. I also watched all of Never Have I Ever season 4. Loved it. Flew by. Finished it all on Friday, really. I came back from, it was Thursday night after the dozen, and I got into bed and I was like, oh, let me just put something on. And like opened Netflix. It was like new season. I was like, yes, I know exactly what I'm doing. Just great characters. Her whole family I love.
So funny.
Like, just very great. And then Love Island UK has started, and it's just started on Hulu. So for those who watch on Hulu, I believe the first episode is out, maybe 1 or 2. I think I saw June 10th for that. I watch on a VPN, which I'll explain for the 30th time, because people always ask me, and I'm like, I got a VPN. I use ExpressVPN, pay for it. You have to make an account. And then I go to ITV, make an account on ITV, just throw in some random postal code from the UK, make an account. And you also have to pay for that. And then you can watch all the episodes as they come out, which is what I've been doing. So there's been 6 episodes, 7, if you want to count the unseen bits, which I normally skip over. But I won't spoil anything, but I will just say I'm already way more into this season than I am the winter season. Just better people, feel like there's going to be more drama, like as far as just new people coming in / couples like starting pretty early. There's a Molly, a blonde Molly. She's a actor, singer, dancer, and during one of the first couple episodes, she whips out like a stuffed animal that's like an old stuffed animal. I'm like, this girl is just trying to follow the formula.
It's classic Molly.
I know, and I thought I was really gonna like her, but I'm getting some interesting vibes as the episodes go on. Like I said, I won't give any spoilers, but I'm already liking it more than the winter season. So I'm gonna give the first 7 episodes or whatever it is, 6-7 episodes. I'm gonna give it a B+.
That's a solid score.
Yeah, I hope you watch.
I watched the first episode.
Okay, on Hulu. You're gonna watch on Hulu.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I do have a VPN. But
yeah, it's a lot. I mean,
I cannot keep up every day.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, coming home on Friday knowing I had like 4 episodes to watch was just the best.
That I'll probably do. Like if I could just watch them all at once. Yeah.
And then I rewatched all of season 1 of Summer I Turned Pretty on Sunday just because I was in the mood and the trailer came out and the trailer looked so good. And I was just like, ugh, the Taylor Swift song playing, everything. I was like, damn, and it's such an easy watch. Like you can just knock out the whole thing like in a night because it's 7 episodes and some of them are like 40 minutes. So just rewatched the whole thing, cried at the end again like I did when it came out last year or whatever it was. Was it 2 summers ago or last summer?
Last summer.
And it was just so good. And I'm very hopeful for the second season comes out. I think July 14th is the date it comes out. So I just wanted to refresh my memory before going in. And it's always easy when it's that easy to watch it. I was like, just came home from a weekend. I was like, just want to turn on something
easy and light, comfortable.
That I did think I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get to the end. I've seen it already. It's not gonna make me cry again. It did. It did.
It's one of those.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the second season.
I know.
Of that.
I'm very excited. That's all I got. That's what I watched this weekend.
I watched the movie Blackberry.
Oh, how was it?
I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
I want to watch it.
I watched it.
You watched
but
it?
like you didn't like you said that you like, didn't really pay
I lost
attention.
interest very quickly.
Oh,
I thought it was amazing, and you compared it to Air, which I see a little bit. I liked it more than Air. I get a lot of Social Network vibes, and that's one of my favorite movies ever.
I gotta watch it.
But Glenn Howerton is so good.
Yeah,
they're all good, but
for the parts I saw.
Yeah, but also just I didn't know anything about this story, and then when you think about it, it's like, yeah, what did happen to the Blackberry? But yeah, I'll give that an A. Like I love that movie. I watched the entire season 1 of Based on a True Story
on
Peacock, which is
Kayla Cuoco.
Yeah, and I would describe as
and the guy from Indie Project.
Yeah.
Only Murders in the Building meets You. And I loved it. I was like, this is very entertaining. It kind of gets more ridiculous as the show goes on, but it's just very funny. And
I was thinking about watching that, but I don't know what it is. There's certain times where like when we're just so close chronologically, like just time-wise in Only Murders, like is
I never even finished Only
popular
Murders.
Show. So good.
It's so
season
good.
Season 2, I didn't
so
really watch
good.
it.
Oh my
How
God,
did you not
season
finish
2
it?
was
I don't know. I
so good.
I just haven't.
Season 2 was almost
Season
better
2
than the
was
first.
so good.
That's
So
my dad's
I'm
one.
saying like that in my mind, I love it and it's enjoyable and it's like
Coming
about
back soon.
about a murder and podcasts. And so when I watched the trailer for that
This
show,
one's definitely more ridiculous.
well, when I watched the trailer for that show, I was like, oh, this is just the same premise, which made me not want to watch it. Like I was like, I already watch a show that's like this and it's good. Like do I need to watch
guy,
another
I don't know
one?
the guy's name
Which
in
is
it.
silly for the amount of medical shows
You guys should
I
watch
watch.
it though, just because it's like one of those things where it's so funny. Like you know how you joked about like people comparing this podcast, the dynamic and everything, but like there's just so many lines that would be so funny, just like having a podcast where it's like, but I'll give that an A-. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Only Murders season 3 comes back August 8th. Oh, I thought it was June.
Oh, I thought it was July.
And then The Idol is an F.
Yeah.
Just terrible.
Big fat F.
Yeah. So that's
You
all I
may
watched.
just have to like put it on. I could see you shutting it off though.
You know what? I'm gonna try at some
Imagine
point.
she comes back and she's like, I really liked it.
I don't know when.
Last night watched it.
I don't know.
while I
I'm
was
very
working on
easily
it.
manipulated sometimes when it comes to TV too, and I feel like I've just been hearing everybody say how bad it is, and I think I'm just gonna watch her through the lens of like, this is bad.
See,
you know?
Yeah, and sometimes I'm the opposite, where like when somebody says something so bad, I'm like, I want to find the good. You know what I mean? Like, what's the good in it? Like, whatever. And I just couldn't.
Yeah,
couldn't
find it.
I couldn't find it. I couldn't.
It's all right.
Well, anyways, that's what we watched this weekend.
And
And
we
we have
also
a great game of trivia. Just popping in
Yes.
at the end of the episode to say that we have a great game of trivia because I forgot to say it. But here it is. We have a great game of trivia. It's our last tour stop, Minneapolis, and we cannot wait to start out our show the same way we always do, with a Pink Whitney shot. We absolutely love starting with Pink Whitney. Gets us going, gets the crowd going. And right now you can pick up a bottle of Pink Whitney from your local liquor store, or you can order Pink Whitney at your local bar. So take your shot with Pink Whitney. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another game of Beat Rhea and Fran. This is game number 80, and we are joined by the lovely Jen and Sophia. We are super excited to play. Let's get into it, gals.
Let's do it.
Gal pals.
Yeah, why not?
That's us.
We're another great game. Game 80. We're almost to 100.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Shocked we didn't give this.
We really
bit
should pay
up.
attention more to what our record is. I would really love to know.
I don't care that much about our
I
record.
actually would love to know.
But we said this, and then I had a billion emails come,
Yeah.
and then every time I tried to bring it up, we're like,
We just need to keep more track. Like,
it really
write it
should
down.
be your job, Noah. It'd be so easy for you to keep track of.
that's all right.
Okay. Anyway, 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal that point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins, and it's that easy to determine who goes first. Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes score, the critics score. Whoever is closest, that team will go first, and everybody gets one individual guess, and we'll alternate guesses. So Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie, shout out Katie from Foxborough, Massachusetts. Zootopia.
It's kind of a good movie. It is.
Okay.
So one of you guys guess first.
Okay. I'm going to go with 67. Thanks.
42. Oh, that doesn't feel right. I'm
already
going to
locked
stay
in.
with it.
Yeah, it came out,
Yeah.
but the way you said 2 sounded sad.
Yeah, I wasn't confident in
Yeah.
that one.
I don't know. You go.
Okay, no, I'll go in the middle. No.
Go.
51, sorry.
I kind of think Zootopia is high. Zootopia is a great movie. I'm going to say 78.
You're the closest. 98.
98?
It's so good.
Should I see Zootopia?
Have you never seen
Zootopia?
Zootopia?
It's really good.
Neither
What?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Zootopia?
No.
Oh my God, it's adorable.
Oh my gosh, no, I've never
It's
seen
one
it.
of Gia's faves, my
Wow.
sister. Yeah, she's
Star-studded.
she on the dozen you can pick your niche, and the other day she was like, I think I might do Zootopia.
Wow,
Yeah,
I didn't know
there's
she was such a
multiple
fan.
ones, right?
I know. No.
Oh, it's just one?
Yeah.
Just the one.
Okay.
It's like Finding Nemo. They've waited they're waiting so long to do
I
another
feel like
one.
I get it confused with Madagascar.
There's multiple
Well, I know
Madagascars.
that, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, despite the name, Zootopia is not in a zoo.
Really?
So,
What is it about?
So I'm just saying,
What's
you're
it
confusing it with Madagascar.
It's like animals
Madagascar
and
is in a zoo. Well, they leave the zoo, but
But what's Zootopia about?
Zootopia is the place of where they live. It's the city's name,
Oh.
Zootopia.
Oh,
No,
okay,
I never
interesting.
saw it.
I'll have to do more research on that.
Yes. Okay, sorry. First question.
Okay. First question to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Lindsay from Columbus, Ohio. In Harry Potter, what is Gilderoy Lockhart's autobiography called?
Shoot.
As soon as I hear in Harry Potter, My
I know.
I just see a blank screen.
But just think of it this way: it's the first question, so
15
it's not going
seconds.
to come back around.
True. Good point.
Or is it?
Harry Potter.
5
like
seconds.
into something, I think.
Time is up.
No, I got nothing.
All right.
He's
Jen
writing
and
so many
Sophia.
books. I think no, it's something like all about me.
Yes.
It's his autobiography.
It's the one where they go to the store and the
I think that's
Molly's.
it. I like yours, what you said. Magic.
All right, we're gonna go Magic and Me. Oh,
Final answer.
yes.
So close. It's magical me.
Magical me.
Damn,
All right.
that one hurts.
That one does hurt.
That's very close. Yeah.
All right. Still 0-0. Question number 2 to Jen and Sophia. Shout out McKenna from Ann Arbor, Michigan. What is the answer to the last question in the Mathletes tournament in Mean Girls?
The limit does not exist.
The limit does not exist.
Final answer.
Correct. Nice.
The limit does not exist.
Dang.
I know.
Okay.
All right. 1-0 Jen and Sophia. This is question number 3 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Taylor from Dickeyville, Wisconsin. A lot of dick and cocks.
we've had Cockyville.
Dickeyville. I feel like is that
Dickyville.
made up?
Boobyville.
People are, yeah, like
No,
that's where we're
it's-
gonna get next.
Yeah.
Vaggyville.
Tittyville.
Tittyville sounds like a fun place.
It does.
Fran's the mayor.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Question number 3. What is the name of the annual party that's thrown in Aquamarine?
The last splash.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
And they say it like that. It's the
Yeah.
last splash.
Yes.
The last splash.
Final.
Correct. All right. Tied up at 1. This is question number 4 to Jen and Sophia. Shout out Ellie from Detroit. Besides All Too Well 10-minute version, what is Taylor Swift's next longest song?
Yeah. No, I don't. I know Dear John is long.
Is there like an 8-minute song? Like there's something really long?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling good about Dear John. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Correct.
I was gonna say I think that's
Nice.
6 minutes and 43
right. Yeah,
seconds.
it's a long song.
It's a long song.
She had a lot to say to John.
So much.
She still has
Sorry,
stuff to say
Noah.
about it.
And she's gonna say it again soon.
She is. Can't wait.
Okay, 2-1, Jen and Sophia. It's question number 5 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Tiffany from Bossier City, Louisiana. I probably said that wrong. What is the name of the town that Pretty Little Liars is set in?
I have no idea.
I admittedly was not really a PLL gal. I think I watched
like
the first I want to say like 3 seasons
Same,
and
and
then
then I
stopped.
fell off. They know it though.
Somethingville.
They're so
Mark-
confident.
I don't even have a guess.
Neither
5
do I.
seconds.
Send it their way because they're.
But
beaming.
boy, when they say it, I'm
All
gonna
right,
be
to
like,
Jen and Sophia.
I want to say it's Rosewood.
Sure. Like I
And
really don't know.
that is my final answer. Now I'm scared, but go.
Correct.
Ah, yes.
Rosewood.
Yes.
Nice.
That is ringing a bell.
yes.
Although I
Slightly.
fell off with that show.
Yeah, I stopped. It's just
Not weird.
Yeah, I stopped watching,
All right, 3-1, Jen and Sophia.
and not one that I go back for a rewatch.
This is question number 6 to them. Shout out Claire from Denver. What A-list celebrity relationship was allegedly broken up by a Southern Charm cast member?
Hey, Robin J.
Wait, is that our question?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was like, don't give him the answer. Sure.
Gonna go A-Rod and J-Lo.
Correct.
Yep.
Wow, you're on fire.
Nice.
I know all theirs, not ours.
Should have got Zootopia wrong.
I know, seriously.
4-1, Jen and Sophia. This is question number 7 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Petra from Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Name this year. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is released. Britney Spears shaves her head, and Ratatouille is also released.
2008 or 2009?
Is Harry
2007.
Order of the Phoenix movie, obviously.
Yeah.
2007. 08, 09.
Ratatouille.
It's between 7, 8, and 9. Because
15
you're going to
seconds.
pull an 09 Britney, an 08 Britney, an 07 Britney.
No, and
10 seconds.
8. I think 8.
All right.
3
7?
seconds.
Let's go 8.
2008 final.
Incorrect.
No!
Oh no, that's
We
what
were
I thought
going
it
eight.
was.
To Jen and
I was gonna
Sophia.
say, yeah. Then I would say no. Hold on.
Order of the
Definitely-
Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix, Britney, and what were the other two?
1. But
Ratatouille released.
I mean, Ratatouille's not giving me anything. But that would make me skew more towards 7.
Really, Britney's making me skew 9 then.
Sophia, you
10
take
seconds.
It. Go.
2009, final answer.
Incorrect. 2007.
Fuck.
Dang.
I was
I really thought it was
going back
2009.
and forth.
Gosh darn.
All right. Still 4-1. Jen and Sophia. This question's to them. Shout out Christine from the Jersey Shore. In the movie Hairspray, what is the hairspray brand that sponsors the Corny Collins show?
Oh my god.
I have no idea.
I can like sing it. I can see it in my
Sing
head.
it.
No, I can't because I can't think of the words to the song.
It's all you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, I can't think of it.
15 seconds.
I can't even help you.
I have. Oh my god, I'm completely blank.
Guess something.
5 seconds.
Sticky hair.
No, I can only think of like aqua something. Aqua.
All right. Time is up.
Aqua.
Incorrect. 3 and Fran.
I'm not sure, but I love Hairspray.
Fuck, I can hear the jingle for the commercial for the...
You can hear it. Sing it.
Yeah, but I don't... There's no words to it. It's just like... Hair. Like it's... Hair.
That's like exactly what I hear in my
I'll
head.
spray it.
10 seconds.
Dang, Flabbit.
3.
Oh my god, I can't think of.
Nothing.
I have no idea.
Ultra Clutch.
Ah! Oh no.
Yeah.
Ultra clutch hair.
Spray.
Yep. Ultra clutch hairs. Yes. Fuck.
All right.
Ugh,
God, we're so
that
stupid.
one hurts. That one hurts. Ultra clutch.
4-1 still. Jen and Sophia. And this question's to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Chandler from Louisiana. On the show Vanderpump Rules, what city did Katie and Tom Schwartz have their joint bachelorette-bachelor trip in?
Miami?
I have no idea. Miami. Is that when there was Miami Girl?
Let's just say Miami.
Yeah.
Miami.
Incorrect.
I don't know.
I actually recently watched the first couple of seasons. I believe it's New Orleans.
Yeah, I haven't done a
Final answer.
Vanderpump.
Correct.
Wow. They're killing us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
I don't even need to be here right now.
5-1, Jen and Sophia.
Wow.
And this is question number 10 to them. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
My real passion is my hobby.
Really? What's that?
I work with
Isn't that a little politically, incorrect?
the hell with that. No one's gonna tell me who I can and can't work with, right?
No, I mean,
Whoa, no. Whoa, Noah. What a
Yeah,
what
wild,
a choice.
wild clip.
Wild clip.
Is
to
it?
Yeah,
You could
kind
choose
of.
legitimately any
Literally
other clip
any,
in the world.
any movie in the world. That's what you pick.
That's a pretty famous.
I know
quote.
the movie.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
I just to like fucking pass it. I don't
Yeah,
even know.
I don't know.
All right,
We're
text-
passing
okay,
on that.
Passing it on.
It's something,
Something
about,
about Mary.
Mary.
It's question number 11 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Claire from Denver again. In the movie Almost Famous, what is the name of the band the story follows?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Shaking my head.
It's Noah's favorite movie.
It's literally Noah's favorite movie. I've seen it
15
once.
seconds.
No idea.
You've never seen it?
5 seconds.
I don't have a guess. You have a guess?
No.
All right, time's up. To Jen and Sophia.
Do you know anyone
I
that's
love
in
that
it?
movie, but yeah.
Who's in it?
Kate Hudson. I don't. She's not in the band.
Oh my god.
Penny. But I
Yeah, and I've seen it actually.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
no guess on that.
Pass.
Sorry, Noah.
Damn. Stillwater.
Nope.
Doesn't even ring a bell.
Doesn't
No.
even
Never
ring a
would've gotten
bell.
there.
Nope.
Not like Ultra Clutch.
Okay. Still 5-2, Jen and Sophia. And this question's to them. Shout out Molly and Lexi from Minnesota. In One Tree Hill, what type of pet does Jamie have and what is its name?
Oh God.
Is it like a little? It's like a little lizard, right? Or like a little salamander?
Yeah. It's in like the
It's
cage.
like a little. Yeah, it's a little thing, but like.
The name. It's a basketball team.
Sure. Or did he name it like after his? What was his dad's team? Like what was?
Ravens. Oh, I don't know.
Right, like at the time.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Just say
salamander.
named. Salamander named
5 seconds.
Tree Hill.
Incorrect.
It's a rabbit
Oh.
named fuck. What the fuck is that rabbit's name?
That's what I was thinking. Rabbit.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Junior.
Why was I also thinking Junior? That's weird.
Should we just say it? It's definitely not it.
Give me 1 second.
5 seconds. Time's up.
Junior.
Incorrect.
It's a
Chester.
rabbit. Chester!
Oh man.
Yeah. Chester.
Oh my god, this is an exceptionally bad game.
Not a
Fuck.
reptile.
I don't know why I was picturing a little-
Chester. Sorry, Chester. I knew that.
All right.
Reptile.
Still 5-2. Jen, Sophia, Rhea, and Fran are going to have to get all the questions left to go over time. Question number 13 to Rhea and Fran.
Damn it.
Shout out Eliza from Washington, D.C. In the movie Easy A, what does Olive call one of her classmates that gets her sent to the principal's office?
A lot of like direct movie references that I don't remember. What is she gonna get sent?
15 seconds.
A dick?
A Bible freak? Because remember they like.
Yeah, but I feel like it was like a
I
profanity.
don't think you would send the. I think a dick. A dick.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Sure.
Dick.
Incorrect.
I think she.
Jen and Sophia.
I think she calls her like a dumb twat or something. Is that like like something mean? Because it's Britney Snow. No, it's Amanda Bynes.
Yes.
She called her something like a slut, like
Something like that.
something like mean. Because the girl's so like,
15 seconds.
All right. Do it.
or like a dumb slut.
Dumb slut sounds better.
Okay, dumb slut.
No, incorrect.
Don't tell me it was twat.
It actually is.
I was gonna say it
abominable
definitely is
twat.
twat.
No, okay, I wouldn't.
Abominable?
I would have accepted twat.
Oh, okay.
Abominable twat.
Thank you for the clarification. Twat would have been acceptable. Damn, we lose.
We
Well,
lost.
yeah, but we'll still do the last
yeah.
two questions. But yeah, you guys win.
Wow.
Okay. Question number 14 to Jen and Sophia. Shout out Sammy from Altoona, Pennsylvania. Name 3 out of the 4 characters Nina Dobrev played in The Vampire Diaries.
Great. Go for it, Jen.
Well, I have 2. Well, Catherine, Elena. I don't know who the third one would be. You have no idea.
No.
Okay.
I just told you the other day, have you ever watched The Vampire Diaries? I didn't.
Catherine, Elena, and no idea. Olivia.
Incorrect.
I only know Catherine and Elena.
Yeah, then there was that one that was the original girl, and I'm picturing her like in a tent and there was a fire. I don't remember what her name
Veronica?
was. She was a witch, I think.
15 seconds.
I have no idea.
Veronica, Catherine, and Elena.
Incorrect.
Katarina.
No, it's Elena, Catherine, Amara, Tatia.
Amara. Oh no, Tatia is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Tatia is what I'm thinking of.
What never got there?
No, that wasn't. Yeah.
Okay. Final question to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Greta from Montana. What color did the Queen wear to William and Kate's wedding and Harry and Meghan's wedding? 2 colors.
Blue and red? I don't know.
But you have to specify which wedding.
Oh, this is ours?
Yeah. Blue to blue to Will and Kate's, red to Harry and Meghan's.
Incorrect.
I have literally no idea.
I'm pretty sure
This is all Sophia.
she wore yellow to William and Kate's. Harry and Meghan's, I don't know. If I had to venture a guess, I'd say pink. So I would say yellow to William and Kate and pink to Harry and Meghan.
Long live the Queen.
You got it half right. Will and Kate is yellow. Harry and Meghan's green.
Green.
Yeah.
I can picture
R.I.P.
that.
Green.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Lizzie.
Actually, the Queen never wears red.
Why?
You were just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Why doesn't she wear red?
I just think red is like not an acceptable color for the royal
Too
family.
bright and too loud, I
They
think.
just like don't wear red.
Interesting. All right. You guys get the W, Jen and Sophia.
You guys
Yeah,
smoked us.
you killed us.
5-2.
We're not.
And we
that-
deserved it.
Yeah, we were not clicking today.
No, it was
was
not
all
that we
Jen.
weren't clicking together. Our
No,
brains
bra-
weren't
that-
clicking.
Yeah, we
Clicked.
were not clicking on
Questions
the
are really
trivia.
clicking
Yeah.
for me at all.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunate. But thank you guys for playing. You did a great
It's so much
job.
fun.
And you become proud owners of t-shirts that say you beat us.
Yes, you
So-
get the We Be Rhea and Fran t-shirts.
Yep,
Awesome.
there you go.
Can't wait.
If you guys can you send Noah an address and sizes and we'll send you those t-shirts. And thank you guys for playing. And I love your pink nail color. My next color is going to be pink because
you.
I want pink now.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for playing.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Bye.
See
Thank
you
you.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office, Minneapolis. We can't wait to see you. Our final show of this tour. We are so excited. Remember to bring your signs. We love you guys. We won't have an episode on Friday, but we will on Wednesday. So we'll talk to you then.